All right, what's going on? James Bondi's here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how I went from $0, minus $50,000 in credit card debt, to doing over $25 million online in the last 4.5, almost 5 years. I think we've hit about 5 years. Okay, so that's an average of $5 million a year over the last 5 years. And what I'm going to reveal in this video is each step of the way and every step of the journey that I took to get there, and how freaking duplicatable it actually is, okay? Because it's a process, success leaves clues. But before I do that, I'm gonna play, and for anybody who, doesn't like rap or whatever, it's 50 seconds, because this is exactly, I want you to listen to these words. You're gonna recognize a song. Hopefully I don't get any copyright infringement about this. But I'm gonna play 50 seconds of the most important lyrics that you could probably take, okay? If you don't like rap, just take it out of the rap song and just read it, okay? And then I'm going to tie that into why it is imperative, especially in the world that we live in now, that you dig deep down inside, whether you're a man or a woman or whatever you are, okay? Whatever you go by, digging deep down inside and understanding that the success in your life is always your choice. There is nothing special about me. There's nothing special about all the videos that you probably watch on YouTube about how to become successful. No difference with those people than there are with you. Okay, so I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to go through why this is so important. So you may hate the guy, you may not. Lyrics are powerful because success truly is your only option and failure is not. So let me go back to 2014. I'm going to probably get my dates wrong, so don't quote me on the exact dates, but it was around 2014, January of 2014. I'm in Starbucks with my wife. My son is 3 years old. We walk into Starbucks. I'm picking up I think an iced coffee or whatever. And first world problems, right? And now let me back up a little bit. It was the first time that we decided to actually spend time to ourselves. We're broke. I got $52,000 to $53,000 in credit card debt. I'm a teacher at that time, making $54,000 or $55,000 a year. My mortgage is both my paychecks. Okay, I got myself in overspent, overdid it on my house, and it's a bad situation. She picks up a coffee cup. Take the coffee cup. I don't have a coffee cup here. Take the coffee cup, look on the bottom of it, and it's $22. And I flip out. We get in a huge fight in the store over a $22 like coffee cup that you can reuse. Embarrassed myself, embarrassed her, and it was the start of the change of making a decision to find a way to make more freaking money. Right? We could talk about. We could talk all about the beauty of doing the things you love, but the reality is, let me lay down the reality of what all the entrepreneurs will not tell you. They all do it for the money, okay? They do it for the money. Yes, it is great when you can help people. If you can make money by helping others, great. But we have to survive in this world, and I feel like it's time for, especially the men in this world, to kind of step up and take ownership of their own life. And women too. I mean, look, men, women, doesn't matter. But the reality is you are one choice away from changing your entire life. And that day, January of 2014, that fight, right? It takes iron to sharpen a saw, okay? Or a knife or whatever. And it was that day. It was, first of all, it was terrible. But I remember it was like yesterday. The fight, the argument, just kind of the realization that I've gotten myself into some nasty, into a bad place. And the search was on. And I saw a business about a couple months later that changed my life. And it, you hear these stories all the time, like, one day I just woke up and I decided I was going to be successful, and there I was. No. I saw a Facebook ad that literally changed my life. It was a logical business, okay? Obviously, you can probably figure out what that business was. Working with local businesses, being the middleman to local businesses. And what that gave me was hope, okay? it was a logical business. It made sense. It wasn't affiliate marketing. It wasn't MLMs. It wasn't, the pie in the sky where I had to go talk to friends and family. It was like, look, learn how to get leads for local businesses and they'll pay you for that service, right? Logic. And that was the journey to building a $1 million local marketing agency business. It actually didn't take long, okay? Because when you can learn that skill, you have this kind of Superman ability to change the lives of others, right? We talked about making money, and then if you're able to make money at the same time as helping others, it's even better, right? And so I use some methods based around my personality. I'm not good at sales, very I use the word shy lightly, and but I'm an introvert. I don't even I don't do any social media. YouTube is kind of the new thing that I'm trying to do because I think that I used to do a newsletter for customers of mine, and I realized that these newsletters a lot of people would like to listen to. So instead of doing newsletters and charging for it, I just decided to come over here and do stuff for free. And so that business, it took a lot of late nights and hard work and understanding search engine optimization and then reading about it and watching free videos on it. And then, I purchased an expensive course on how to do it. Then building lead gen sites and learning how to build websites, and how to write content for websites and how to build private blog networks. And the whole intricacy of SEO was a lot. But it was, kid went to sleep. At the time I had one, now I have two. And when he would go to sleep, instead of sitting like I used to do and watch TV with my wife, I would go down into my garage where I had my laptop set up. And I would go, where do I find the next client? What work, how do I fulfill the clients that I have? And what I would use is something called Leads in Advance. I would essentially go to page 2 or 3 of Google and find the ones that weren't ranking. I mean, if they're not on page 1, they're going to need SEO. And I would reach out to them via email, sometimes text message. I would ask for referrals from friends. And I, landed a very large $5,000 a month client. Once I understood the lingo and I learned the business and I became pretty good at it, landed that business. And that was a lot of money. It was 60 grand. A year. I spent about $1,000 on links and stuff a month, so I was taking home about $40,000 a year. I mean, that's life changing for somebody who was making 54, right? So I'm now making 54, plus I'm making 48, plus a couple other clients. So it's probably about 75,000 on the side. And I ended up running into a guy that I hired to help me build out more links, okay? Because I was trying to get this mortgage client ranked, and we ended up obviously going a lot back and forth. Like, hey, I finished this project. Do you have another project? Yada yada yada. And his name was Jason, and Jason has become my partner in my business, and we merged our agencies together. And our biggest concern at the time was clients waiting for SEO to kick in. And so what Jason taught me. See, everybody is put into your life for a reason, right? Relationships are always probably the number one priority that you should always think about. And you may not have any relationships. And that's why action toward a goal of yours will always breed relationships, because you can't do it alone. And even if you're like, James, I sit behind a computer all day, I have no relationships in this business, they will come to you when you take the actions that you don't even realize will breed relationships into your life. It's kind of like blind faith. And he taught me, he's like, look, for all my SEO clients, I also run pay-per-click advertising and Facebook ads. I want to get them leads first so they can leave me the heck alone. He started his business like 2011, so he was doing it longer than me. And I was like, dude, that is freaking brilliant. And so my mortgage client was driving me crazy. And so I started to pay him a month, about $500 a month to run pay-per-click advertising for my mortgage client, so he would leave me alone about when he was going to rank. And what ended up happening was he he loved it. Like, we were generating him hundreds of leads for like $7 to $8 a lead. He was closing deals. He was happy. And then eventually he fired us and wanted to go do it on his own. And that's where the Local Marketing Vault was born. So it was born out of a conversation that I had with him, where he asked me if we had a training that we could train his team from. And we built it and trained his team. His team in-house did it, started running pay-per-click advertising, loved it. And so we started running ads to other mortgage brokers, selling them a training on how they can generate their own leads. And because we were doing so many different niches, we decided to build a vault of done-for-you niches for 2-page websites. And we started selling it to marketers, and then we started selling it to anybody who wanted to start a business. And 6,000 clients later and $25 million later, we're still going strong 5 years later. And that is the journey of 0 to 25 million. And if you break it up into the actual steps that were taken, it goes something like this. First of all, want and motivation, okay? Want and motivation is what starts everything. Action is the next step toward something that you can learn a new skill for. You need to find something, a business, preferably online, because the cost to start is so minuscule compared to trying to start a brick and mortar store. What that enables you to do is learn a new skill. And when you can learn a new skill and get extremely proficient at it, what tends to happen is you find a new and better way to succeed faster, because you go through the struggle in the beginning and your brain is wired to find the least path of resistance while still keeping the same goal in mind. And so if you have your goal in mind, like I want to hit $10,000 a month, and you learn a new skill, the really motivated people, no matter how you learn to do it, you'll find a faster and better way yourself. And what ends up happening is when you find a better and faster way than the way you've learned it, it becomes an asset that you can go and sell. So the process is learn, do it, become extremely good at it, then find your better way and go and sell your better way. Learn, do, teach. Learn, do, teach. So many people out there are trying to sell courses online, right? Without actually doing the work, without going through the struggle. Nobody wants to hear this, right? You can go buy the how to start a course in 30 days, how to sell your course in 30 days. Go do it. But the ones that will succeed are the ones who already went through the grind of finding their new and better way. You can't copy it. It doesn't work. And that's why you're only going to get 95 to 97% of the people. So if you want to skip the hardship, you'll never have anything to sell, and this will not work for you. So find a good logical business to start. Go make yourself $10,000 a month. And through that process, you'll find a better way to do it. And then you can go and sell that process to other people. That is the evolution that you can go from 0 to 25 million fast. We went from 0 to $1 million in our agency. If you combine both Jason and my years, probably it took about 4 to 5 years. Okay. We were making money. I was happy doing that. I was at that point was now a vice principal in a high school, making $200,000-$300,000 extra on the side. I never had to quit my job. And then when we decided to teach it with our new way, it sounds simple, but it is. If you can find that unique selling proposition, that's how you go from the $200,000 to $300,000 a year to $200,000 to $300,000 a month. And our first year we launched the Local Marketing Vault. We went from 0 in that coaching program to 2.7 million, then to 4 million, 7 million, 8 million. Okay, from what I can remember. I think those are right. And with about 30 to 35% profit margin at scale, you're going to take less profit. 2022, we're keeping things simple in our coaching program. We won't do as much volume, but we'll do just as much profit, if not more. So I'm excited about my future, and I hope this was very easy to understand. And if you like this video, click subscribe. I'm going to be coming. I have like a whole list of dozens and dozens of video topics. Anything from online businesses to selling courses to real estate, investing, crypto, NFTs, all of it. I'm involved in all of it, seeing success in most of it, failing in some. So this channel won't just be about the bliss. It'll be about the roller coaster of the bliss. And again, subscribe. Make sure you turn the bell notification on. I'm not good at editing these videos, so hope just the information you can take and hopefully invaluable. And comment down below. I'd love to hear your comments, and I will respond personally back to you guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, be smart, be brave, and let's make some money. Bye-bye.